Hello farmers, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is the pepper. I'm sorry it's been long. I should have planted this pepper long ago, but I really don't have the time to make the video nor plant the pepper. I did not do the pepper to plant on my own. I don't have the time to plant and do crops for now. I just wanted to see how it is done. This is the other varieties of pepper, and this is the one of bell pepper. This one is the chili, the long one, and this is the bell pepper. As you can see, the leaf of this one is different from this one, and as you can see, these things now, they are more than 10 centimeter long. So if they are up to 10-15 centimeter, you can plant them. I've actually removed some out of it, and that is one of the things about this pepper. Assuming everything grows together the way I spread it, then they might have not grow up to this level. But because I've already do thinning, like I've removed some from this place, that's the reason why the rest got the chance to grow. You can see the video right from the beginning, how they were growing, how I started removing or uprooting some. So it shows right from the beginning. Now I just want to show you how you can plant the pepper in a simple way. You can do it at your compound. It might be at your backyard. It may be somewhere you set aside in your compound. Even if you fence it, you could just do something like this. In a bucket here, you can get like all these small paint buckets and plant them inside. In the bucket here, I have a sand here, and I have a sand in one bucket. One man reached out to me. He showed me how he did his own, and at the end of the day, I discovered that he put too much water inside the bucket. He planted the pepper. Now, for instance, like this bucket now that consists this sand. If you are the type that you don't have a watering can and you can't make something like this, as you can see that the water is coming out little by little. So if you can't make something like this, if you want to be using your hand to put water, to spray water on your pepper, it is better you pulverize this bucket, like you pulverize the ground, so that if water is too much, the water will go out of this bucket. If your water is too much inside this bucket, knowing that the water will not go out of the bucket, if the sand is too watery, your pepper will die. Your pepper doesn't need too much water. Too much water actually kills some crops. Not all crops value excessive water. So if you want to plant inside a bucket like this, you have to get a watering can or something like this that you'll be sprinkling little water inside the bucket. You know, you'll be wetting your pepper inside the bucket. So that's how you're going to continue, and you might likely get, you can just go to any store, any chemical store, you ask them for a medicine you can spray on the pepper. So this pepper now, I think they are up to 6 weeks or 7 weeks, I think. So but at 4 weeks going to 6 weeks, your pepper has grown enough for you to replant them. You remove and transplant. So now, like this one, I can easily remove this. See, as I remove it, you can remove it, the sand altogether. So even if sand is out of this thing now, you can plant it, easily plant it. When you are putting your sand inside your bucket, don't press the sand down. It won't make the roots, these roots are very tiny, it won't make the roots to penetrate through the soil easily. When you pour the soil inside this bucket, just leave it like that. Don't shake it so that it can go down, and don't press it down. So it will ease the growth of your pepper. It will help the pepper to grow on time. And the perfect time you can plant your pepper is early in the morning. Between 7 going to 9, you should be done with planting your pepper. And also in the evening, between 5, 6, 7, you should have been done planting your pepper. Now the dew overnight will help your pepper to survive. And also if you want to plant in the morning, target when, if rain fall, like today now, rain fall this evening, you can wake up early in the morning and plant your pepper. But if rain did not fall, please don't plant your pepper in the morning. If you can plant your pepper in the evening, even if rain fall or if rain did not fall, why? The dew will help. I mean, the dew from the sky will help your pepper to germinate, to survive. It will revive the pepper from drying. But in the morning, if rain fall and you plant the pepper, the sun might likely disturb it, but later on in the evening, it will wake up again. So between 2 to 3 days, your pepper will start germinating and start getting healthier like it was before you transplant it. It's as simple as that. Now, if you want to plant this pepper now, It's just as simple as you do your hand, just a single hand, you make a hole, then you put the pepper inside. You can see, you put the pepper inside like this, then you cover it. Don't press it down. No, it won't help water to penetrate. Just as you make the hole a little bit, put your pepper and put your sand. Make sure your pepper stand, and that's all. So you can put as much as 2 together. This bucket is big and the both won't disturb each other, and that's all about this. And this is the bell pepper. You can actually remove 1 or 2. You see as I easily remove it. This is it. So you can see the root. So you make a hole as well, you see, then you put your pepper. You see, at least it should go down as long as this. Make sure the roots are well covered with soil so that the root can start penetrating and germinate again. So you put it. It's as simple as you cover it. Make sure it stands. If you have planted like that, you can wet it in the morning and wet it in the evening. Don't wet your pepper in the afternoon. If it is too sunny, the pepper might likely die because the weather will become somehow hot with the water, so it won't make your pepper to grow. So in the morning after planting or in the evening after planting, you can easily wet the pepper, just little, so that water will penetrate down. So it's as simple as doing it like this. You see, don't pour too much water on it. If you pour too much water and water did not penetrate out of this bucket, it will later on bounce back on your crop and kill the pepper. So that is just how you can easily plant pepper at home. And if your pepper have started bringing out flower, so if it's getting to the point of bringing out fruits, you might likely get insecticide to spray on it. We have little sprayer that we use at home, very small one like this. You could just mix little out of the medicine you get from the store. So you mix it with water and you spray it on the pepper. Make sure the sprayer you are using to spray your grasses at home, you know you are going to be putting herbicide. Herbicide is different from insecticide, so be very, very careful if you want to use it. You can wash it thoroughly before you put the one you want to spray on your pepper. If you go and use it like that, consider your pepper dead the second day. So that is how to continue doing it, and you'll be wetting it morning and night. You know these things now. Your pepper cannot, the root of the pepper cannot take water, cannot absorb water from the soil. So it depends on the little water you are dropping on it to survive. So you have to, even when they are big or small, you have to be wetting them. And if it is during rainy season and they are outside, then you have to stop wetting them. The rain is enough for them. And you know during rainy season, rain is going to be coming excessively, so you have to use a pulverized bucket so that even if enough water pours on the pepper, little out of it, like half of the water will go through the bucket. So that is that about planting pepper. And actually this might really be one of my last video on this YouTube channel. My name is Simeon O. James. If you have any other question to ask me on this particular video or on anything concerning pepper, you can actually call me or you text me via WhatsApp. Thank you for watching.